Hello traders, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, bonjour, bonsoir mes amis, guten Morgen, guten Tag, guten Abend. The title of the video is how I validate my Elliott wave count like a pro. How I, George, validate my Elliott wave count like a pro. Alright? Over the year, traders have always asked me to tell them or to show them or to teach them or to coach them and share my Elliott wave count strategy with them. And recently, I have started posting video at 24 Elliott Wave YouTube channel showing traders what I am doing myself behind the scene. All right. So today we're going to share with you how I validate my wave count. All right. Very often traders. By the way, I want to say to some traders that have contacted me recently that that's the correct way moving forward. Traders, you shouldn't be afraid to count wave. It's very simple. Price goes up, price goes down, price goes up, price goes down. This is about wave count, all right? But when we are counting wave, we must not violate the Elliott wave principle. The second thing that we shouldn't do, we must not violate the market pattern. What do I mean by that? So, for instance, we can count Elliott wave if our wave count is wrong, all right? But we did not violate the market pattern. We can still make excellent trading decisions, all right? So if the price is in a rising channel, you count your wave and you still buy, but you buy in a rising channel, though your wave count is wrong, okay? You did not violate the market pattern because you are aligning your entry with the current market pattern. All right? Very, very important. So if the price in a rising channel, the corrective wave should be a pullback, okay? In a declining channel, in a rising channel, the corrective wave should be a pullback. In a declining channel, the corrective wave should be, okay, a rally, okay, in a declining channel, all right? All right, very important. So if you see the horizontal market pattern, you know that this is probably a correction. The correction will take place in the horizontal market pattern. All right. On this 15-minute chart, looking at the euro-dollar currency pair for day trading purposes, I want to show you how I validate my wave count. You can see here I counted 5 Elliott wave. The first wave is the pink line here. You see here, from here to here, that's my first wave. The second wave is the red line here. Okay, all right, and the third wave is the orange line from this point to this point here, and my fourth wave is from here to here. That's the turquoise line. You can see the price went 1, 2, 3. That's my fourth Elliott wave. You can see 1, 2, 3. That's my fourth Elliott wave, highlighted by the turquoise line, followed by the fifth wave. So I have counted 5 Elliott waves. All right. I also see here a corrective wave. So as I told you, the market pattern is a rising channel. The corrective wave is the, you see, there's 1, 2, 3, okay, 4. This is a double retracement. All right, this is a double retracement here. This is about the flat correction, the double retracement. Price went down, okay, from this kind of double bottom here, and then you see it's coming down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The price here now, my expectation is that the price, the euro dollar will go up again a little bit here, all right, and then come back down to complete, okay, this corrective wave down, all right. Like I said to you, my wave count, this is my wave count now. Now what I need to do is to validate my wave count. So I have counted my Elliott wave on a 50-minute chart. I can go to the 5-minute chart, count Elliott wave, 3-minute chart, hourly chart, daily chart. But once I finish to count the wave, I must validate the wave count. So because I'm on a 50-minute chart, I usually use the 4-hour chart to validate my wave count. If I count my wave on a 50-minute chart, the higher time frame that I will go to, okay, is the 4-hour chart, okay? But it doesn't mean that I cannot look on a daily chart, weekly chart to see the bigger picture. But, okay, the first higher time frame that I will check is the 4-hour chart, okay? So I want to see also whether my wave count did not violate the wave principle, which means the second wave should not cancel the first wave. All right, so you see here the red line, the oblique line here did not cancel the pink line. But you will see also, you may say to me, George, why don't you draw your, you say consolidation breakout? Why don't you draw it horizontal here? You see that I draw my line a little bit like a trail line here. All right, you will see that sometimes you may not, sometimes you will not draw the consolidation as horizontal like this. All right, okay. Sometimes you can use, okay, the trail line like this. See here, now I draw it now. So breakout, see how they pry around. Some trader may disagree and say to me, George, this is not the first wave. That's okay. Traders always disagree. So do not go and mark down this video just because you disagree with me. It will be better to put a comment below, okay? Or if you mark it down, put your comment below, all right? So now, so this is my first wave, breakout, resistance on the left-hand side. You see trail line like this, okay? You'll see that sometime, okay? You will see it, all right? And this is my first wave. According to my guideline, must break resistance on the left-hand side. Second wave did not cancel the first wave. And we have a complex third area wave right here up to this wave. This point is the longest wave, all right? If, okay, the third area wave is extended, you see it has been extended here, usually we will see equality between the first and the fifth. So as we reach this point here, I may use, okay, the magnitude of the first wave, project it here to set a target. You can see we can also use, I explained this already, I don't want to dwell on it because I don't want the video to be too long. Talking about the equality between the first and the fifth wave, we can use, okay, the price move, talking about how many pips from the beginning of the first wave to the end of the fifth wave. And we can project it at the beginning of the fifth wave to see, to project, to forecast the end of the fifth wave. We can also use the length, okay, the distance of the first wave, as I did here, okay, to set a target for the fifth wave. Okay, two ways we can do that. All right, so I have my, so you can see that the fourth wave did not overlap the first wave, all right, and we had a fifth wave right here, all right. Now, we shouldn't stop here, okay? So you count waves, so very often traders say to me, I'm confused, I don't know what to do, okay? You count it, just count it. Or if you're afraid to count, if you have somebody who's 10 years old, call the person and say, tell me where the price went out, where the price went down, and show the child how to draw it. The child will do it. The children, they don't lie. They will say, oh, it went up here, it went down here, and then it went up all the way here, and it went down here, and it went up here. So you just do that first. That's your first wave count. It doesn't mean straight away that your wave count is correct, okay? All right, you just count it, blah, 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 blah. This is what you see. You can even go 1, 2, 3, blah, blah, blah. Every session, go through it, and then see the bigger picture. So if you draw 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, 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 up here, then you say, okay, it went up from here all the way up here. That's what it did, all right? Though you see when it didn't go up in one line, okay? So it went up from here to here, it went down from here to here. We can't deny it. And then it went up from here all the way up here. We couldn't deny it. And it went up from it went down from here to here. But it went down in 3 more. They went up here. Same thing here. You can see it went down. Okay? So you do that first. This is my wave count. So now I want to see whether what I'm talking about here makes sense. All right? Is this wave count a valid wave count? All right? Does it make any sense on a higher time frame? So the market pattern that I've drawn, you see here, this is the green line. This is what I said to trader on Friday. We want to give priority as long as the price find a support above this trend line. So once you see here, it did below it. Okay, it's a beautiful sell here. All right, sell, see, start displaying lower high. Okay, drop it down big time. Okay, out of the channel, break below, retest the edge of the green trend line, another lower high, down. Okay. Did you do that today? Okay, this is very important. Do not violate the market. So as the price out of the channel, another thing we can do is to project the channel. Okay, so this is my channel now. So project it here. Okay. So for the validation of my wave count, I also know something very important about the wave count. A wave count on the 15-minute charts can be, this you see everything that we counted from here all the way up here, fifth wave, can be just one impulsive wave on the 4-hour charts. or on the higher time frame. All right. So I'm going to go now on the 4-hour chart. But before that, I'm projecting my channel. This is about the market pattern. I don't want to violate the market pattern. So if you are counting the wave, use the market geometry. All right. I don't have enough room here to draw all this line. If I want to do it, I have to go to the 30-minute chart. Let's go to the 30-minute chart. Hopefully I have space to project my channel again because it's the price out of the second channel. And I want to draw a line to see, okay, very often you see that the corrective wave, you want to detect the end of your corrective wave, use, okay, the market geometry, and this will allow you to see what is happening clearly. Count the wave, but do not forget that the market patterns are superior to the wave count. The wave count will align with the market pattern, whether it's a corrective wave or an impulsive wave. They will align with the market pattern. They will. All right. So I'm going to go now. So this is my wave count. So let's remove this one. So these are the projected channel of the green channel. You see here, second projection here. So there is a high chance, if this is truly valid wave count, as I did now, okay, this corrective wave on the, if I go to the 4-hour chart, should not go all the way here. All right. Put my, are you with me? All right. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves. All right. It should be an impulsive wave. If I count 5 waves on the 50-minute chart, that 5 wave on the 4-hour chart should be 1 wave. As an impulsive wave should be equal to 1 wave on the 4-hour chart. Now, if my wave count is wrong, if this is not a corrective wave, but okay, just if this is not an impulsive wave, it's just a corrective wave of what has happened here. All right, you will see that there's a high chance this move down will come all the way here, okay, to cancel it. And the 4-hour chart may reveal that, okay, what I'm calling, okay, impulsive wave on the 50-minute chart is not an impulsive wave, but a corrective wave. All right? All right? So now I'm going to go to the 4-hour chart and see what's happening there. So I want to see. So on the 4-hour chart, again, market pattern, you remember? My wave count can be wrong, but one thing I don't want to do, I don't want to fight, is what? The market pattern will keep me on the right side. Even if my wave count is wrong, or is so ridiculous for you, and you are laughing, all right? Okay? I don't want to make a wrong decision, all right? So what I'm calling, okay, 5 waves on the 50-minute chart, you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up here. If you look on the left-hand side, it breaks this consolidation session here. All right, so only this consolidation session here was taken out on the 4-hour chart. Okay, let's give it the benefit of the doubt, but we have other resistance here. So on the 4-hour chart, what's going through my mind? I will say to myself, okay, maybe there is more to come. Maybe it's just the beginning of the first wave. I would prefer the first wave, talking about the first wave on the 4-hour chart, all this being the first wave on the 4-hour chart, I would prefer my first wave. Are you getting confused? My first wave on the 4-hour chart is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave on the 50-minute chart. From here to here, that's my first wave on the 4-hour chart. But again, now I come to the 4-hour chart, I'm not very happy with that because I would prefer my first wave to break this resistance here on the left-hand side. It did break this consolidation session, but I would prefer these are major resistance level. I would prefer it to break this resistance here. Okay, so probably on the 4-hour chart, maybe I'm not wrong yet, but we will see. If I'm wrong, you will see that this wave count will cancel this one here. So I will forget about it. I'll know, okay, it's not going to go as I expect it to go, so we can go back again to the starting point right here. So if this move come, the corrective will bring it all the way here, what has happened? Our supposed to be first wave on the 4-hour chart is cancelled by the first wave, by the second wave, all right? Our supposed to be the first wave on the 4-hour chart. If this move goes down all the way here and cancel it, we will start counting the wave again. So we'll forget about this wave count, and I will start recounting the wave from here again for the second time. This is how one can validate a wave count. So do not use one time frame alone. Okay, you must use, if you're counting a wave on one time frame, 15-minute chart, you can use the 4-hour chart to validate the wave count. But one thing that traders always, you will see sometimes, if you come across some of the traders, they know so much about alien wave. But this is one thing to know, one thing to know about alien wave. But the most important thing is to make accurate trading decisions. And they will tell you, George, you are completely wrong, and this is about the theory. But the wave counts, I see all the time traders post comments on other videos on YouTube, and they will criticize the wave count of a trader. But sometimes the wave count, you can count a wave today, you may think it's valid. Tomorrow, suppose you count the wave, and tomorrow the price comes back down and goes below this level. We forget about it. But it comes down again to the decision that we have made that day. Was it a successful, trade, all right? So, but the wave count, because the wave count is dynamic, so we start counting wave, the price is moving ups and down, so we are dealing with what we got. The data that we have right now allows me to draw these 5 waves. So far, so good. But if it comes back down here, I will readjust my wave count and say, okay, well, that's not what is happening, and we just flow with the market. But very often traders sometimes will give up counting wave because it has changed completely. So what has happened? You want to know what has happened, all right? So you can restart counting the wave again, or if you stop only on the 50-minute chart, you may not see what is happening, all right? So use different time frame to validate your wave count, and if everything has changed, don't just say, oh, my wave count is useless, all right? Just go back again and restart afresh, all right? Restart afresh and see now the new price structure, and then start counting again, or change time frame to see whether it's becoming clear. Maybe it's not clear on the 50-minute chart. Now go to the 30-minute chart and then start counting wave. Which time frame is showing you the best picture? On the 4-hour chart, you can see that there is a consolidation here. You see here on the 4-hour chart. So far, I can give the benefit of the doubt for my wave count using this session here as a consolidation. But in that case, to validate my wave count, the price shouldn't cancel this move up here, which means on the 4-hour chart, we will have what we call a complex first wave. So we may say first mono wave on the 4-hour chart, provided that this move did not cancel this one. If the price stopped here as we expected it, then we have a third mono wave of the first wave of the 4-hour chart. Am I making sense? Okay, and then another pullback here, followed by a 5th wave. Are you with me? Okay, I don't have room to draw it, that's why I leave it like this. Followed by a 5th wave that will bring it up. So we will say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 4-hour chart will become our first complex wave. All right? Because if you're going to have a complex wave, you don't see it straight away. You count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then if I give you another corrective wave, and so on and so on, and then you realize that in fact, this is not the number 1 first wave. Is the number 1 mono wave. First mono wave, second mono wave. So there's a high chance that this move that we see from here all the way here on the 4-hour chart is not the full first wave. We will see, all right? Because now I'm validating my wave count. I can see clearly that I cannot have, the first wave stuck in a consolidation market pattern. On the 4-hour chart, you see here on the 4-hour chart, we have an horizontal market pattern. So what is coming to my mind, I don't want to violate the market pattern. So I will leave it as it is now. But in my mind, I'm thinking that probably if this bullish momentum will become strong, the price must break out of this bigger pink range here. In that case, we are likely to have what we call a complex first wave on the 4-hour charts. It makes sense? All right? So the wave count is dynamic, so when we are counting wave, we shouldn't forget that. So in order to validate our wave count from one time frame, we must go to another time frame. We want to see the bigger picture. And next thing we don't want to forget is that the wave count is dynamic. So while you are looking not on the 50-minute chart, it's not the end of the whole story. Maybe it's just the beginning of the whole story. But as you can see now, the price going down more and more and more and more, all right? And at the end, we will see the bigger picture. So now you see here, if you come all the way here, it has canceled what I level the first wave. But the most important thing we are trading, we want to buy and sell. Okay, the market pattern will allow us to make excellent decisions. Use the market geometry. See here, come out of the second channel, high chart. You may test this one, or the median line of okay, this channel here. These are the level we are watching. Okay, these will allow also to detect the corrective waves, okay, and what is happening, okay? It makes sense? All right? So this is one example to show you, okay, how I validate my wave count. So at this stage now, okay, I just leave it as it is, and, okay, because today, New York is closed. Very often when New York is closed or London is closed, if the prices are going down in the forex market, because the forex market is open, okay, Monday to Friday, whether London is closed or New York is closed, the forex market is open. So because if London or New York is open, we are likely to see a trending market. So when they start selling, at the beginning of the London, if either New York is open, New York is closed today, so you see the forex market is open, but the stock market, New York is closed, all right? We are likely to see, so that when they start selling, they don't stop. All right? They will sell, they will sell. But one thing I need to say to traders now, when New York is closed, all right, and they start selling, they continue to sell, you need to watch the time. 7:30 London time. That's 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. Very often, the market may change direction at 7:30 p.m. London time or 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. But be careful, because one market is closed. Very often when they are selling, they want to sell. When they are buying, they want to just buy. So the best scenario for forex trading is to wait when London is closed like this or New York is closed, all right? If they are selling, they sell. When they are buying, they are buying. Very often we see that. Sometimes you may consolidate, but very often if it start going up, they will continue to buy, okay? So for forex trading, if you are not selling now or you don't feel like selling, all right, because you want to give priority to bullish signal above, okay, the level of 11200, all right, you wait until London is open tomorrow and New York, okay, so the stock market in New York will open tomorrow. Today is George Washington Day, all right, so that's why the strategy, wait for London to open, okay, and then when New York will open, and then you trade normally, all right? Okay, so like this, now you continue to go down. This is how I validate my wave count using different time frame. So if I count my wave on a 50-minute chart for day trading purposes, all right, I'll go to the 4-hour chart to validate my wave counts. Now, another thing we do not want to forget, the wave count is dynamic. All right, which means the price moving, the pattern become more clearer, the structure become more clearer, but we can only count what we have at the moment. And with what we got now, that's all I can draw on my chart. If now I switch my time frame to the hourly chart, and it becomes clearer to me that, Joe, what you are saying doesn't make any sense. Like I show you now on the 4-hour chart, we are in this pink horizontal channel. This cannot be the first wave like this. I put a big question mark on it. So after I count my wave and I try to validate it, if I'm not happy with it, I just leave it as it is, put it aside. That's my first preliminary wave count, Okay, you will do that all the time. Okay, now we want to watch the market. So my expectation on the 50-minute chart, okay, we'll see whether it's going to repeat this pattern, bounce up again, pull back, and give the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, it doesn't mean that I buy straight away, okay? As I'm talking to you now, I say to you, New York is closed, high channel may push it down, probably it will cancel it. If it cancel it, So what do we need to do? We start counting London open tomorrow. We come back again here and see what's going to happen. If it did below the red spot, well, we don't want to fight the market pattern. Right now, it's becoming bearish. A declining pattern, okay? So do not forget the market patterns. See here, there's another channel here, you see? Project your channels, project them, and do not be afraid. This is how I validate my wave count on the 50-minute chart, combining the 50-minute chart and the 4-hour chart, paying attention to the market patterns, all right? And also knowing that, okay, the wave count is dynamic, all right? And we don't want to violate the area wave principles when we are counting the wave, all right? So you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fourth wave should not overlap the first wave. You want to check that. The first wave the second wave should not cancel the first wave. You want to verify that. This is very important. If the third wave is extended, usually we see equality between the first and the fifth wave. You verify that. You are happy. If you count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave, the price should be in a rising channel. Okay, you see here? It's in a rising channel. My 5 wave is above a rising trend line. These are the verification that we do, all right? It's in a rising channel, okay? The multi wave in an uptrend should be in a rising channel. So if he was in a horizontal channel, then I start wondering what's going on. So you see now what data go to the 4-hour chart. I see clearly that my supposed to be, okay, first wave on the 4-hour chart is not adhering to the market pattern because we see that pink horizontal channel. We will prefer the price to break above it. So if we keep that wave count at this stage, we will just put a question mark to it, all right, and then come back to it and see what's happening. My data is gone now. So this is about, okay, how I validate my alien wave count like a pro. If you like this video, give us the thumbs up. If you dislike it, please give us the thumbs down, all right? But the most important thing I like, if you give us the thumb down, just put a small comment, okay? Why? Okay? What the disagreement, okay? Sound bad, okay? Did not understand my accent. In that case, I'll say to you, okay, you'll get used to it very soon if you watch our video more. What has happened, all right? Say something, all right? You want to add something, add to it. Put your comment below, and that will help other traders also to improve, okay, their wave counts. I hope you have learned something from this video also, okay, and we put it to use, okay, to make excellent day trading, swing trading, okay, and investment decisions. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW 24 traders, talking about how I, George, validate my alien wave count like a pro. Speak to you soon.